Hey guys, this is Sign809. So this is Total War Attila, and so the new Celts DLC came out. But before we get into that, also that's something that came out that I didn't know was coming out. If you guys also didn't know, is Blood and Burning DLC, which is basically, I think, a blood pact. So yeah, $2.99 on Steam. So I don't know. A lot of people have been calling for this stuff. There's apparently decapitations, limb ops. So I don't know, maybe I'll get it or maybe I'll save my money. I'll think about it. But anyways, let's get to the Celts. First we got the Caledonians right here. So one of the new things for these factions is that their generals are archers. Yes, that's right. Archers. Of all things. Let's see, what is this? Snipe. So, I don't know how effective this might be. I mean, it might be good for a siege battle. Like, if you really want, or the type of person to keep your general away. But, I don't know. So, you also got, these good spearmen, tier 3 spearmen called horse whippers. I'm sure they can whip the horses very well, seeing as they're spears. Pretty cheap. Melee infantry, very cheap. Their best, their most expensive one is Celtic Warriors, Fianna. Celtic Warriors have decent melee attack, but these guys over here, the Fianna, have better melee defense. Seems like, and better health. Gatha's Teachers. This is actually a tier 3 infantry. Holy crap. Wait, is that 86 charge bonus? What? 86 charge bonus, 50 melee damage, and 52 melee attack. Holy cow. Good charge bonus. Wow. These guys are really good. And they're only 325. I could definitely see these guys being abused in multiplayer. Maybe. Alright, so and then we got Axemen here. So we got Caledonian Axemen, Celtic Axe Warriors, Celtic Berserkers. So let's see, these guys actual Berserkers? Yes, they are. So yeah. Oh, another trait that I think a lot of these units have. Let's see. Oh, these guys actually scare horses, so they're like really anti-cavalry. Let's see. The DLC said that most of the guys can deploy in guerrilla deployment. So basically, if that's what it says, you could deploy your entire army like right up close to the enemy or in a forest or something. So we got these elite Highland archers. They have excellent range of fire, but do they have the range? What is their range? Let's just look at the encyclopedia, since for some reason the stat thing here should tell you their range. I think that should be. Yeah, so they just have the regular range of 150, so. Excuse me. But yeah. They got these very cheap crossbow, they're only 200. So these guys might be used too more in multiplayer. These guys are these other units are really cheap, but I don't know what the difference is. There's really almost no difference between Celtic bows, Celtic archers, and Highland archers. Very slight increase in ammo, but that's about it. You got Celtic skirmishers, just regular out-of-the-mill skirmishers. Only one melee cavalry, pretty decent. Not the best, very bad morale, but okay melee attack and damage, not the best charge bonus, not the best melee defense, okay armor and decent speed. No shock cavalry, obviously. They got some raiders here, skirmisher cav. So, and then they got 3 warhounds that seem pretty crappy. And then they just got the Celtic onager. So these guys might be very good with their infantry. These guys are look very good like an infantry archer combo that might be able to utterly annihilate. They might not need cavalry at all. Well, they might need some, but they're very foot heavy, I guess you could say. So now we go on to the Abadians. Abadians. So they got, ooh, this guy looks so cool. King's Fianna. So he's a very heavy melee cavalry that apparently can throw javelins, I'm assuming. Very good health. Decent melee defense and armor. Pretty good. Then you got the Celtic warlord and nobles. Okay, spearmen, not like the other ones. It's just the first three guys. And then they also got the same swordmen, but they also got gallowlasses, which I thought were like two-handed axes or two-handed swords, but apparently not. They seem okay. And then they got the King's Warband, very heavy melee infantry. Decent melee attack and damage. Decent armor, good health, decent morale. They're pretty cheap probably for an elite infantry. A lot of these units have excellent capture power apparently, so they're good for, I guess, capturing stuff like towers and whatnot. Alright, so the standard axes here. Same three as the other ones. And then for archers, since they're not... The other faction, I think, was archer heavies, they just got the two cheap bows. So, yeah, and then they got the crossbows. But then they make it... Holy crap. Alright, so they got new skirmishers, the Abdani Raiders. These guys seem decent. Alright, then they got Kerns. These guys are very expensive. Excellent armor. 60 armor. So they have as much armor as like a heavy infantry unit up here. So, but they still have pathetic melee attack and damage. So I'm guessing these guys are mostly just anti-missile, like missile-resistant skirmishers. Pretty much. I like how the Kerns say has excellent armor, or has excellent armor, and this has excellent rate of fire, but they both have the same armor. I don't know. So I don't know if I would justify the price increase here. Oh, this is not the Kerns and the Rigadamia. I don't know if I would justify the price increase. Same melee cavalry. They got Abadani Cavalry Raiders and Chosen Raiders. A tier 3 skirmisher cav. Wow, that is some high morale for a skirmisher cav and health and melee defense to boot too. These guys could actually probably prove pretty useful. Quite a bit of expensive though. And just the standard warhounds and artillery. So yeah, that's the Abdanians. Sorry if I keep pronouncing them wrong, but yeah, these guys seem to be a little more sword heavy and more javelin heavy, especially with skirmisher cav and just foot skirmishers. So I guess hold the line with swordmen and throw with javelins, I guess. Alright, and then the last guys, where are they? The Picts. So now we just have the followers are Morgan, okay, unit. Same spearmen. Same infantry, except Pictish swordmen, which have great melee attack and damage. Okay armor, good morale, decent health. Let me see something. Oh yeah, these guys are the 86 charge bonus. How is that? Black blades, that just sounds awesome. 55-50. Alright, so these guys have slightly more melee attack, charge damage, much better melee defense. You know, I could just compare them like this. Okay, so these guys have... Alright, let's just do it this way. So these guys have slightly higher melee attack, same damage, better charge bonus. slightly more melee defense. Better armor, same health, same morale, and same speed. And then I guess they got 2 new axe guys. They got the Pictish Berserkers. Pretty decent. Just run-of-the-mill Berserkers. And then they got Pictish Axemen over here, which just have better armor, better morale. Yeah. So, and then the Picts even get less bows. They only get the Celtic bow over here, so. And the Celtic crossbows, the 2 seam skirmishers, the 1 melee cavalry, the regular 3 skirmisher cav, and the 3 warhounds, and the artillery. So I'm guessing the Picts are more, I guess, axe heavy? I guess so. Alright. Well, I think the Picts are maybe the weakest out of the 3. They just don't have anything that stands out. Yeah, they have the swordmen, and like the Axeman is the only thing that stands out, but I guess it would work. These elite Axemen, instead of being 2-handed Axemen like usually the elite Axemen are, they're Axemen with the shield, so maybe they will prove useful. But anyways, let's go into the Grand Campaign and see how their traits stack up. So they all have the religion of Celtic paganism, which I don't know what that bonus is. And so their cultural trait, swift spoils. These lands will be liberated 1 turf at a time. 15% movement speed reduction rating stance. Faction wide. Now what does that entail? I'm guessing that entails more I guess movement, like you being able to use movement points so you can raid farther, like move farther while raiding. Alright, and then they got raiding income in neutral territory 200%, raiding income in enemy territory 200%. So that seems kinda cheesy, cheap, I don't know what to call it. I don't know why they didn't just say raiding income. Well, I guess they should have just said like raiding income in non-friendly territory plus 200%. Because I don't know, it's the same thing. So I don't know. And then all units have guerrilla deployment, as we saw. All right, and then these guys, the Ebedians. Sacking and looting income 75%, and then income plus 100 for every 10% battle damage caused to settlements during a battle. So basically, I guess knocking down the walls and killing things with onagers would give you income? I don't know how useful that is, considering if you want to take the settlement. Well, I guess if you're going to raise it to the ground, that would be nice. But usually why would you want to raise it to the ground? Because usually, how are you going to get income that way? Because once it's raised, then it's raised, and it's not going to give you anything. And it takes a lot of money to recolonize it, so I've never understood I've understood sacking, because you can just keep the settlement there and let it replenish, but raising just makes no sense to me. I almost always occupy. Alright, so we got the Picts up here, and I got the same stuff. And then Children of the Night, and it enables night battles on land and at sea, so, and then plus 9 morale during night battles. So basically, playing as this faction, you're probably almost always going to do a night battle unless you have, if you have reinforcements, they're most likely your own who can participate in night battles, so these guys are going to be really cheap. Like, these guys could be very overpowered if you think of it, because if you do a night battle, the enemy can't get reinforcements, so you're always going to face only one army. And also, your reinforcements will always arrive because they can participate in night battles as well. And since you're probably always going to face your battles at night, you're always going to get this plus 9 morale during night battles. Now, the only thing is I don't know if you can, I forgot if you can like activate night battle. I don't think you can activate like night battle if you're attacked. So these guys are very attacking oriented, but this could be very useful, especially since the AI likes to stack multiple armies next to each other. And finally, the Caledonians. Got a little dog, that's cool. Dancing Blades. Well, basically, these guys are agent cost minus 20%, success chance 25%. Wow. Agent recruitment cost 30%, all provinces. So basically, these guys are going to be the agent spammers. And yeah, the spies and oh my, wow. It's a good thing these guys are actually in the corner of the map and not like a horde, because these guys would be very annoying. You know the AI and its agent spam. So that's it. So tell me what you guys think. If you guys want to see maybe more of how the units actually, I guess, perform, just let me know in the comments. And I will see what I can do. And it'll be interesting to see how these factions play going forward. So this is Sign879. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later. Hey guys. So, there's one more thing I forgot to, I guess, show, is, the patch that came out with the DLC, the Celtic DLC. I'm pretty sure this part's free, but it also came out with, they get, I think all the factions get new journal units, so I guess I'll just show them here. The Bejeweled Retinue. I'll just start from top to bottom. The Alamans got the Bejeweled Retinue here. They also got this, Shindamar's Entourage. Decent cavalry. Has javelins, so that's cool. Let's see what the Allens got. They got, I don't think they got anything new. I think it's just the Germanic factions that only had the Germanic nobles as their general. Here you got the Burgundian Guard, the light axe infantry that for some reason has no melee attack but all the melee damage. I guess it's decent. And then they got the Royal Burgundian General. This cavalry unit looks... Oh, it's a shock cavalry. Okay, I was going to say it had no melee attack and damage, but it has some charge bonus. And a lot of health. But not a lot of morale for... Oh, I guess it is decent morale for a general unit. Alright, so moving on. The Danes... No. Okay. I'm just checking to see the other factions, just in case they added anything. Alright, the Franks got their Frankish general. I think this was here before, so... Alright, Huns got their guys. Alright, Langobeard's got Redoubtable Chieftain. Just, I guess, a sword infantry with no melee attack, no damage. These guys are really bad. Wow. Like, I guess they have armor and health and stuff, but they have almost no melee damage. Wow. This unit just seems like a hold steady. And then they got a Godin's Warlord, a tier 3 general unit that really, this is a good unit. 70 melee defense, 40 melee attack, 50 melee damage, 150 health, 108 morale. So these guys are good. Let's see, these guys can actually berserk, and of course they scare everyone. So these guys have shield wall and steady, but they are not disciplined. Wait, this wouldn't matter because they are the general unit. Well, I guess since they're... Oh yeah, they're regular infantry, so I guess that makes sense. Alright, anyways, moving on. Ostrogoths got nothing different. And these guys are the same. Alright, Saxons, I think... No, these guys are the same. Vandals, I think, are the same. And this is Vandal Warlord is different. It might be. Visigoths. Same thing. And Westerns. So yeah, just a couple of factions. Just the Germanic factions got some new units. I would say the Langobards. This guy right here, this tier 3, just awesome. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to point that out. So this is 9, and I'll see you guys later.